Well, here we are in Let's Chat 20. You probably didn't see Let's Chat 19 because Melinda gave me a warning not to upload it, but if you look right above, it's probably there right now. She warned me that it was going to kill me. And this is Let's Chat 20, and this is the last one for the month, and then we're not going to do any more Let's Chats. But I wanted you to see this because last night they came into the apartment. This is the apartment. And in that bed right over there, she came out 3 times. They kept the apartment gassed. As you can see here on the board, gassed, incapacitated, and raped repeatedly. Last day of the month. And so for 2 months we did the Let's Chats. And that's me on the bed right there, that stick figure. Hopefully they don't give me any more diseases so I don't become that thin like Mr. Franklin. That's my name up there, Kevin Duclairon'S, sleeping pastor and preacher. MacArthur and his church wouldn't have agreed with that title. And this is the rapist, molester, sex offender, Gabriel Franklin or Guy Franklin. So it's one of the two. And I think it's the mother who came last night. And she pretty much dried me out. I've been having some serious pain on my testicles or scrotum as a result of it. And the only way to resolve that is ejaculation. And that's not good because in this property, they judge people. Last week, I was judged and was given swollen tonsils and pain in my ear and jaw. But this whole thing here that took place last night was approved, I believe, by REACH, the management, the U.S. government, Grace Community Church, that is Portland Police Department, John MacArthur, the Klan, and the gay community. You know, the roundup. And yesterday, you know what was funny? After I preached the message in the Pioneer Square, Melinda led me to Powell's bookstore. And when I walked in there, she said, "Oh, Gabriel had done something to my books." And I didn't know what to look for, so I went up to the second floor and where the Christian section was, and there was a line like a snake, almost going out the door. Apparently, there was a president in the building that was signing books, and you can find it's one of the 4 that's in my website. I won't say his name because I think he might be in the background right now, listening. Anyway, I didn't buy a book. I didn't have any money. Everybody was getting their signature. But anyway, here's the new sign in the apartment. This is the old one. No sex with Kevin for anything. Warning. And then, of course, if you look, Gabriel crossed out, right? That means I don't want nothing to do with that Haitian woman. Klan hit. This was on the 27th of the month. I got swollen tonsils, pain in my ear, my left ear and left jaw, and my entire head was in pain. When they walk in here every single day, guess what they see? They see this sign right here that says, "Enter at your own risk," right? Apartment filled with sleeping gas. Warning. Do they take the warning? No. And then from a distance, what do you see? Those 2 signs. No sex with Kevin. What did they do? They sexually assaulted me. And then my response last week was to the management, the woman here that manages, and I told her that I wasn't paying REACH, you know, to allow this Haitian woman to come into the apartment to sexually assault me, and that it wasn't fair for them to do that to me. So their response was that night, they didn't say anything because I was really matter-of-fact about it. I was kind of pissed off. So that night, what they did was they came in here, and they had swollen my tonsils, and they told me it was strep throat. So they gave me medication, and I've been taking it. I lost my voice for about 2 days or so, and it was very painful. I couldn't swallow, and so my head was in pain. And for the whole weekend, my scrotum was in pain because they wouldn't stop molesting me. So it's the same old thing. Nothing has changed. Unfortunately, we are transitioning from March to April dealing with this thing here. In the church, nothing has changed. Looking for a job, nothing has changed. And the U.S., I didn't call the police because the police aren't going to do anything. Nothing has changed. And so, you know, this is the nation that you people live in, and I am so sorry that this is how you have to deal with it. Everything here is on the here. That's the swollen tonsils, and this is where the pain was. It's in an incident report, number 8 for the month. There probably should have been like 15 or 20, but here it is, right there. Right. Doctor said I had strep throat, but it was a swollen tonsil. I couldn't even swallow, and so this is how it goes. So I reported it 6 times. It should have been, you know, from the 25th to the 26th, 27th. You know, I got hit in the genital, hit in the foot, hit in the throat. Over here again. 28, 29, 30th through the 31st. So I got pretty beat up this month with this sex thing. And then they wonder why I say to them, enough. I'll give it to you as an escort, you know, for 3.5 hours. Can you imagine being the preacher of a city and being treated this way every single day? You know, and then I have to go out there and put out job application. That's why I'm all dressed up. You know, nobody's going to hire me. Nobody's going to give me a job. Nobody's going to give me any respect. Nobody's going to look at me as a leader in the church, because church leaders don't get molested. Church leaders don't get eaten by their guardians and people that are supposed to be looking out for them. Church leaders don't get, you know, assaulted this way. Only slaves do. So what does that tell you about the United States of America? We are still slaves.